As we have 2020 in front of us, numerous organizations are looking to fill tech positions from man-made brainpower. What's more, mechanization to digital money and augmented reality. The interest for occupations in the field of designing item. What's more, showcasing are on the ascent to help the innovation going on around the world. One thing is without a doubt, rising technologies will act as key catalyst in the positions that we hope to find in the year 2020. So here we are with you with a shiny new rundown of the best 10 jobs that each organization will employ for in the year 2020. Likewise, sympathetically occupy an opportunity to buy into us. Also, remember to hit that bell symbol to never miss an update from the Edureka YouTube channel. So right away, how about we begin at number 10? We have the full-stack designers. Presently most organizations are moving ceaselessly from the incline front-end, furthermore, back-end advancement groups, which implies they need designers who can deal with all degrees of use advancement. Presently full-stack designers tend to fill in all these criterias, and consequently, they are perhaps the most popular positions that are there, facilitated by the organizations, as we get our information from undoubtedly. Furthermore, Glassdoor now as a full-stack designer. You may not be master in these abilities that I will specify at this moment. Be that as it may, you need to have a decent working information on some vital standards of improvement. Presently, to be specific, I'm talking about organization workers facilitating social and non-social information bases subjective investigation. UI/UX plan security, just as working with client necessities. Presently the organizations that are recruiting full-stack engineers are Warm, Craftsmanship Labs, IBM SAP Labs, also PayPal, and they are employing for these work profiles in thousands. At number 9. We have information-based designers. Now information-based designers are dependable for dealing with the information-based framework of an organization, just as make new information-based workers, which prompts an expansion of 24% of occupations in the work market in the following 5 years. These experts are entrusted with making frameworks based on front-end client needs utilizing SQL code. So you need your assets to have insight with information-based related technologies and programming dialects. So I'm talking about Microsoft's SSIS NoSQL information bases programming dialects. For example, JavaScript, HTML and PHP, just as problem addressing. What's more, investigating aptitudes subsequently. Organizations, for example, Morgan Stanley, Tech Mahindra, Oracle. What's more, Informatica are recruiting crowds of information-based designers. At number 8. We have Scrum Master now. Associations are progressively turning towards Morsel for programming improvement. Furthermore, this strategy is set to detonate much more in the year 2020. Presently, this makes the work of a Scrum Master perhaps the most popular positions in the business today. So the thing we are discussing by Scrum Master. We are discussing someone that offers encounters, empowers coordinated effort as well as presence designing practices. In an association he, or then again she, goes about as a mentor with team advancement. In organization with an item proprietor, which likewise implies the check is fat. What's more, the positions are many, including Visa Standard Chartered Concretes. Also, Informatica at number 7. We have the man-made brainpower. Also, AI engineer. Now everyone is attempting to, as the business and day-by-day rehearses. Furthermore, for this they're attempting to robotize their everyday lives utilizing AI plus ML. Currently, because of this, there is an expansion popular in professionals in the field of AI. What's more, ML now opposite to mainstream thinking. AI is set to make 2.3 million new openings in the year 2020, surpassing the quantity of 1.8 million. It will crash as indicated by CNBC. Presently, the range of abilities you're searching for is a strong establishment in AI calculations with the mathematical hefty sack. On alongside that, you must be capable in coding, particularly in Python, and are separated from this. You likewise need to know appropriated processing. Furthermore, have an order over Linux devices. Presently at Eureka has a wide assortment of AI and ML programs, which will assist you with satisfying these requirements through its rich educational programs. Now, as an AI or ML engineer, you can get to work in Hostile, StareCap, Gemini, Google and Bosch. 6. We have network protection engineer. Now, security is a significant worry for organizations and purchases the same. Given our associated world, presently this accentuation on authoritative security has prompted a rise in the quantity of occupations for online protection experts. Presently around the world, it has been assessed that we are running under in this work profile by 3 million experts. Consequently, organizations are hoping to fill in these holes. So they are not a weakness now. The information of networks, working frameworks, just as checking. What's more, encryption devices alongside data on danger. The executives are a couple of essentials for this work profile. Also, organizations, for example, GE, Amazon, Visa, also Huawei, are promptly employing these professionals for truly gigantic checks. At number 5. We have business expert now in this period of numbers. Also, individuals. This is one occupation profile acquiring significance as organizations rotate from reaping furthermore, information to figuring out it. This one occupation profile has a magnificent outlook. The quantity of occupations have developed from 300,000 to 2,700,000 in the year 2020 alone. As per Business Insider, presently, in the event that you need to apply to be a business expert, you need to have a specific sum of ability in information-based related technologies. Also, information examination, alongside experience with detailing apparatuses. Such countless organizations additionally need to recruit representatives who can utilize their aptitudes to comprehend the one-of-a-kind information needs of the organization, also as can gauge them to the partners. So as these organizations, I'm discussing Informatica, Flipkart, Deloitte, also Schneider Electric presently. Before we have the web designer now in the year 2020. We have 4 million dynamic sites. Presently this number is, for Minister, to go up to 27 million. Constantly 2023 as per the most well-known occupation entryways. For example, glass entryway, and to be sure, the quantity of web engineers on the planet is generally around 23 million. Presently you figure it out. Math. As a web designer, your work includes coding, planning, also building sites. Furthermore, utilizing programming dialects, for example, C#, C++, plus HTML.NET and JavaScript. You likewise need to comprehend the front-end client necessities. Furthermore, suggest changes to the web and versatile applications for this. You paid well overall, from first-class organizations, for example, Dell, Accenture, TCS. Furthermore, Wipro. With that we arrive at the best three. On our rundown, at number 3 we have the cloud engineer. As organizations move from the on-premises framework model to cloud-first approach, the necessity for cloud experts has gone up radically, as per Indeed work postings referencing distributed computing. Or on the other hand, cloud engineer has gone up by 27% from the year 2015. Presently these experts ordinarily work with stages, for example, AWS, Microsoft, Azure, OpenStack. Furthermore, GCP. They additionally have an exceptionally solid foundation. Activity on programming dialects, APIs, DevOps, automation. Furthermore, cloud information bases, all of which you can learn at EDUCAUR's distributed computing program organizations, which are hiring cloud engineers, incorporate Amazon Web Administration's Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Stage. Furthermore, click at number 2. We have the creates engineer. As a separation work process becomes progressively mainstream, an ever-increasing number of associations are looking for designers, engineers to fill in positions now. This one such occupation profile whose request went from under 1% in the year 2012 to more than 24% in the year 2017 as indicated by To Be Sure It. Likewise handled the number 2 spot on Glass Entryways list for most popular positions. In the year 2018 presently creates empowers quicker code arrangement with less disappointments. Consequently, organizations are searching for experts with great coding. Also, scripting abilities, mechanization information, the executives and it aptitudes. Has a solid grasp on, creates fundamental approaches. Just as truly solid relational abilities. Fortunately for you at Eureka is DevOps program. It cooks you with every one of these abilities. Also, prepares you market for organizations, for example, Goldman Sachs, Adobe and Cheddar. Presently, in the event that you as of now haven't speculated, number 1. We have information researcher presently named the best work in the US for a very long time. In succession, DINA researchers are required to be sought after even in the year. Aren't as almost all associations require the capacity to gather, furthermore, investigate information that they get from the market. Now capability is. You need to pay special mind to is acceptable coding aptitudes in Python are. Furthermore, Java with a measurement and math weighty foundation. So you can impart information designs from a business viewpoint all of